Time now to get the backstory, our behind-the-scenes look at how a story comes together and how it fits into our bigger picture. Tonight, we're talking Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Democratic candidate for president out in New Hampshire tonight. He's set to talk about what his foreign policy platform would look like. And if you recognize his name, it might be because you know him as a member of the Kennedy family, one of the country's most famous political families. His uncle, President John F. Kennedy, his father, a U.S. Attorney General and New York Senator. RFK Jr. is also an environmental lawyer who helped lead the push to clean up the Hudson and New York City watershed. But today, he's also known as a vaccine skeptic, a leader in the anti-vax movement. And you can see where he is in the polls. Joe Biden, obviously, with that very healthy 70% lead. RFK right there at 17%, with some interest from voters on both the right and left, which is why we're taking a look at what an RFK Jr. administration could look like, straight from the candidate himself. In a new interview with NBC's own Brandy Zadrozny. Here's what he would do, right? He would make childhood vaccines go through basically constant safety studies, even bigger clinical trials. He would gut agencies like the FDA, NIH, CDC. He would ask the Justice Department to investigate the editors of medical journals for, quote, lying to the public. Brandy is joining us now. Brandy, thank you so much for being here. This segment is all about kind of behind the scenes and how this piece comes together. You took a hike with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. out in California. We just showed some of the pictures there. You have written that it was like a decade in the making. You've asked for interviews with him before. He has turned you down. There are some complaints that maybe from, I think, people on the left that he gets too much airtime here. He is a presidential candidate. Can you talk through your thought process here, making the request for the interview, why you felt it was important to tell this story here?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Holly. I love this segment. I first reached out to RFK, as I've done many times before, and he has said no many times before. But I reached out to him because I was watching his campaign and listening to his kickoff speech, and I was looking at his website, and suddenly I didn't see the word vaccines anywhere. And that's like basically the president of Ford Motor Company coming out and not saying the word car. So it was like, what's happening here? What's going on? And it seemed to me that he was trying to make himself more palatable, that this was a strategic move because Democrats do really love vaccines generally. Polling among Democrats shows that they think vaccines are safe and effective. So it's kind of hard to run for president in the Democratic ticket when you don't align with your party in that way. So he's not saying it as much. So I reached out and I was really surprised that he said yes. And even in a sort of strange setting, I said, yes, I'll be on the hike. So, I went. And I think I hear that a lot, right? Like we shouldn't give him attention. We shouldn't platform him. That's crazy. We've passed the point where it's an option to ignore this man. I think we passed it years ago because whether you like it or not, Kennedy is here and people are listening to him. He was just on Joe Rogan's podcast last week where it reached millions of people. He was trending all weekend long, right? And so, our job isn't to gatekeep as journalists. I think everybody should go listen to that Joe Rogan show, actually. Our job is to explain and add context and, to explain the stakes and ask tough questions that make those stakes really clear. And we've seen what the anti-vaccine movement can do. Millions of lives lost to COVID, eradicated diseases like polio and measles coming back. So I feel like we ignore him at our own peril.
I was struck by so many details from your stories, Brandy, but one of them that a university researcher texted you, #Gamma, give America measles again, when you asked about what an RFK presidency or candidacy would look like here because of sort of where he is in the vaccine skeptic movement. You talk about, holding truth to power in some ways, trying to combat misinformation. You did that a little bit in this hike. And when you talk about this in this hike/interview, going back and forth with him about what's true, what's not, about COVID and vaccines and everything else. And at one point you write that the conversation felt unsettling to you. Explain that. I think that I talk to a lot of conspiracy theorists, right? And, internet addled people. And I consider Kennedy Jr. to be both of those things. But, what's unsettling about it is, again, I've covered this man for a decade. And when you go to these anti-vaccine marches, you see
hundreds and thousands of people who are just enamored with him, right? They believe whatever he says, especially women who for decades in the anti-vaccine movement have just like hung on his every word and taken everything that he said as like gospel. You know, he's done a lot of real harm. So I've never met him before. So, being side by side with him and asking him these questions, what sort of struck me is that he really believes all of these things. There's a delusion there. And, I think that's a little dangerous. I let myself for a second imagine what he would do as president, and just like he said, he'd got those agencies. He would not prioritize vaccines for the next pandemic, which will happen. He'll investigate scientists and medical journals. The odds are low that he's going to win, but the stakes are really high. And I could really feel that on the mountain.
Brandy Zadrozny, thank you so much for sort of pulling back the curtain and giving us a sense of your thought process as you went about this profile. Folks can read it on NBCnews.com. Brandy, thank you as always. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.